Mic check, mic check. Oh, God. No, too loud. Turn it down, Stephanie, you fool. You big fool. I mean, hello, chat. It's me, Stephanie. I'm definitely not yelling at myself. Wait for it. Ah, that's better. I can hear myself think, and hopefully you can hear me talk, but not too loud. Okay, so here's the thing. I figured out what was the problem with the sound last time. Okay, wait, hold on. This thing's cutting off the top of my ears. That's unacceptable. I have to fix this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, no, not that. Okay, actually, you know what? That's fine. The blankness of my void. It's wavering. Hi, Nikki. Yay. Okay, so here's what happened. I figured out that last time the reason I was having audio issues was because I forgot to run Splice. Oh, I am always sniffling. That's my life. I forgot to run Splice. Wait for it. Is this? Yeah. And if I don't run Splice, then my audio drops out when I'm using plugins. Hi, Venomous. Let's both be nerds today. Hi, Saga. Oh, sounds like you got a good haul today at the swap meet. I'm happy for you, buddy. Good job. Oh, yeah. Carbink, so cute. I remember that set, actually. I used to run a trick deck with, like, Carbink and... Who else was it? Maybe... I don't know. It was a fun trick deck, though. Just trust me. Oh my gosh, Ferris is here. Hello, Ferris. I gotta use my waving button to wave to you. Hi. So here's the deal, everybody. I'm glad Ferris is here to cheer me on because I want to tell everybody about a project that I'm working on alongside Ferris and some of our other composer buddies that you maybe met before on my, phase song review stream. Oh, you're a little sad, Nikki, because one of your favorite idols left the company? Oh, that's rough. I know. I saw there was some graduations in some of the big, like, 3-letter groups the other day. I saw it because my favorite mangaka, one of them, like, drew, like, a farewell picture on his Twitter. 2 of them, actually. Yeah. So anyway, so Ferris assembled a lot of composer friends to try to make an album together. And one of those friends who you also might have seen around is Serena. Serena's been really cooking on her gay fairy waltz with princesses song. And so she's been working on that on stream. And like some other cool composers are also working on some of the tracks. I won't reveal them is it, are we, huh wait, what? It's moving. Come on, little Stephanie. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days today, isn't it? You won't reveal who the other... Okay, I won't reveal who the other composers are unless they want to reveal themselves. But anyway, I was just thinking, gosh, it must be lunchtime for Ferris right now. Ferris is in Japan at composer school. And it must be time for Ferris to go to their favorite restaurant. They've been sending pictures every day of, like, alleged Italian food. They're like, look, it's Italian food. It'll be a picture of, like, Indian naan or, like... I don't know, kind of a flatbread pizza, but not really, with corn on it. And Ferris will be like, look, guys, I got Italian food. I'm like, I have questions, actually. That doesn't look like any Italian food I've ever seen, but you know what? Ferris told me it's their favorite new restaurant, and they feel the same way about it that I feel about Waffle House. And I would never want to deny anybody the joy that I feel when I go to Waffle House. It's like, Chicago or New York pizza? Neither, Linkle. It was definitely neither. Yeah. Italian food includes such things as Nutella pizza. Oh, God. I haven't tried that one yet. I'll get back to you on that. Waffle House. Yes. Yeah, I can only go when I visit my mom, actually, because she's the only one in my family who lives south enough to be near a Waffle House. Yeah, so, sometimes it's just like, you want something cheap. And you want to soak in the atmosphere of like a local eatery, I guess. Oh gosh, I hope my stream's not being persnickety again. Is it being persnickety again? Oh boy. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. That's okay. That's okay. Keep trucking, Stephanie. Just keep going. All right. So I'm going to take you over now to my... yes, says Saga. That's life. Sometimes your modem is 7 years old and it likes to cut out randomly when you're doing important things. It's fine. Oh, you got fairy type card bank. Yeah, that's the kind I used to have. I used to have like a trick fairy deck back in the times. I can't remember exactly. Basically, it was like you could move a whole bunch of fairy energy to one Pokemon, and then the attack would do a lot of damage, kind of thing. All right, okay. Back to what I was talking about. Where do I go? Wait for it. Where's my room? I got lost on my way to my room. Ta-da! Here it is. Yay, I found my own room. Okay, so let's see if... Yes! Okay, so so here's the thing. So I'm using a software. It's called Digital Performer. It is just like every other digital audio workstation. Basically, you just need to stick a bunch of virtual instruments into it to make it work, and then you program the midis like you do. Record things, you know. But this one, so usually I have it hooked up to my like ASIO driver, which handles like my interface and my mic, and I don't know, it's like a better sound driver than just like Windows Audio. I don't really have the big brain to explain it. But then you wouldn't have been able to hear it if I was using my ASIO driver, and you'd just be listening to me like pressing piano keys and being like, no, that's wrong! So I made it so that it's coming through Windows. Let me make sure if the volume is okay. I'm gonna turn it up maybe just a little bit. Let's see. C, G. Wait, yeah, that was an F. Just kidding. This one's a G. This one's A minor. It's the relative minor of C, and the only relative minor that I have memorized. Be amazed at my skills, chat. Oh, you saw a synthesizer that belonged to Vangelis. Since Vangelis didn't know the sheet music notation, the synthesizer was custom made. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I gotta play it by ear. Another one of my favorites. Wait for it. F minor? No, wait. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so this is a song. I actually started writing it a while ago for a different project that Ferris and I were working on, but it kind of fell through. But then I was like, I really like the song. I really want some cute girl to sing it. I really want to find a cute girl to sing this cute song. So I started writing it already. And then I worked on it a couple weeks ago or months ago. Oh, God. And then I haven't had time to work on it since. And I was like, you know, Sarita's doing work streams, and she's really hauling royal booty on her song. So I thought I gotta haul some not-so-royal booty on my song. So I will play you what I have so far. There's, like, just the piano and then a synth instrument playing what the melody is. So right now it's just piano. And I'll probably fill it out with some other instruments. I'm going to probably do like my own drums, maybe attempt the strings. Programming strings is like the worst thing ever. But I'll make an attempt, and then some friends in the Avengers are gonna help out with things like maybe guitar, and definitely piano. Ferris is actually gonna take my piano arrangement and make it better. But first, I just have to write like the bass arrangement. You know what I mean? And then Ferris can fancy it up, basically. Ferris is a much better piano player than me. I got amazed when I watched Ferris play the piano because it seems like it's as natural to them as breathing. And I just could never. I struggle so much. Anyway, without further ado, so this song is called Paper Heart. Working title. Right? Oh, strings. My enemies. But this song is called Paper Heart, and I wanted to write, so each of us on the album is writing a song that we feel like is a representation of, like, ourselves and the kind of music we want to make. So I decided I wanted to make a song that feels like a love confession in a shoujo anime. I'm like actually the least romantic person ever, but that's the kind of song I want to write. So let's listen to what I have so far, and then basically I'll tell you what I want to do with it, starting from after I play it for you. Okay, here we go. And then the chorus goes, I'm rough around the edges like a paper heart, and I forget the rest, but I wrote some lyrics here. Oh, good, I've programmed it in. I forgot if I did that last time. The key change. Hey, thanks, Saga. I'm glad you kind of like it. All right, so basically, yeah, so that motif that goes like da 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 da. That actually was something that Serena came up with, and we decided as a group that it's gonna be a motif that we include in some way in all of our songs. But like sometimes for some people it might be more hidden than others. Mine's pretty obvious because it comes in right at the beginning. So let's see. So I want and what is this? Is this just a? This is just like something that I did and moved over for some reason. It's like an alternate version of the transition. I don't think I really need that though. And this is like, oh yeah, just some other things I was trying out. Well, I'll move them when I need to move them. Just move a little. Scooch them down, see if I need them later. Okay. So what I need to do is, obviously, so usually with these kind of songs, right, the melody of the verse will repeat itself. So let me just copy paste that pretty much from, let's see, from the beginning. I think I could probably copy these two measures. It's actually like 4 measures. Let's say. Okay, so then it would start around there. Hold on, I gotta move it to the right spot. Little, was it 2? Wait, no, gotta move it this way. Well, a little more this way. Or not? Wait for it. Where's this way? Okay, it's like here, but... Wait, it's because it's like, okay. It's right here on the beat, right? Yes! I figured out where to paste it, chat, praise me. But then I might do something different with the melody because I feel like, so here's the thing. So I originally kind of set out to write something, like I said, something like a very lovely shoujo anime, right? So one of my big inspirations was like the opening theme to like the clear card arc of Cardcaptor Sakura, or like or one of my just all-time favorite Love Live songs, Snow Halation, right? And those songs actually are both pretty straightforward when it comes to the structure. So like you have like the you know, what do you call it, the verse and then the chorus, and then a little break, the verse again and then the chorus again, same verse, same chorus, and then you have like a bridge, and then you repeat the chorus. And that was kind of the standard for Anisong for a really long time. Not to say that it was the only way to do things, but I noticed recently, actually, a lot of the composers that I work with, and like, especially for like Hololive and stuff like that, they've been changing up the formula like a lot. And part of it, I think, is because the average runtime of songs has gotten shorter, so sometimes there's less time to kind of incorporate some of those traditional elements. Like, okay, we repeat the whole chorus again, we repeat the whole verse again, then we have like a really long bridge. Sometimes they kind of do something that's like a mix of like a bridge and a verse or something, you know what I mean? So I think I want to try doing something a little bit different than like your standard like A B bridge repeat, you know, or like it's like A B chorus, bridge, repeat chorus kind of thing. Because there is like a pre-chorus too. Anyway, drinking water, always important. Okay. And then let's make it go up instead of down. Wow, Stephanie! Imagine that, going up instead of down. What a genius you are. Let's see. And then we'll do like da-da-da-da-da or something like that. Oh yeah, I'm composing in kind of an uncomfortable key. It's fine. Water isn't cringe. Water keeps me alive, Venomous. If you're anti-water, you're anti-me being alive. Okay, but let me play that into the... We'll wait for it. Into this instrument. Let's see. Oh, I guess I have to actually just play it on piano and move it up here. Being alive is cringe? I mean, yeah, sometimes. I feel you there. Oh, yeah, I've had my metronome turned on the whole time. That's fine. Oop, there we go. I'm using my left hand to mouse. Okay. Oh, God, I forgot that there's, like, lag when I'm doing it on Windows Audio. It's fine. We'll just fix the latency by quantizing stuff. Yeah, actually... yeah, I actually think... I think Venomous just manages to be somehow halfway between the world of the living and the dead magically. It's a mystery. Okay. Okay, close enough. Then we move it up into here. Oh, it's too low. Let me transpose it up one. We transpose it. Okay. Blah blah blah. I hit the transpose button. Very magical. But yeah, isn't there just a skeleton inside all of us, Nikki? Okay, it's still coming in a little early now, actually. I moved it too early. Da-da-da. Rest. Does it want to wait till here? Yeah, just about. And then if I quantize it by eighth notes? Oh, God. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, no, it's not bad. It's just that I accidentally... Okay, so I have it set to quantize the attacks and the releases, and I just want it to quantize the attacks. The attacks is when the note starts, and the releases is when it ends. And if you quantize it, it'll put it exactly on whatever beat you tell it to. Like, I had it set to an eighth note quantize. So, it's a little tricky, but... Alright, it's still a little... Feels a little rushed there. Hold on. And it's not so bad. Somebody will be singing that part anyway, it's fine. Okay, then I need to figure out a chord. And then this feels a little empty. I think it's because I've only got 3 notes in it. Oh gosh, I need a bass! This baby needs a bass. So let's see, what's the chord? Bum, bum. Wait, though. What did I do? Okay. It goes like bum, bum. So what do I want it to be in the bass? It would be like... Maybe? Let's see, this is actually, a G. I guess it would just be better if I had a G in the bass, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's put some G in the bass. G! G is for good! I like that at least this part of the song is in G, which is a pretty easy key. Is it? I think it's a G. So, I don't know. I'll remember later. Just gonna add in that bass part. Too loud, but that's okay. I can also fix the... Actually, I don't know. I feel like that feels kind of empty too. Maybe I did want it to be something different from a G. G is for Gatorade. You know what? You might have a point. I sure do like Gatorade. I haven't had it in a while, actually. I haven't gotten it from the grocery store as much lately. So I don't want to. Do I want a G with G in the base, or do I want something spicy, like G with the D in the base? I don't know. We'll see. How does it sound with D in the base instead? See, this is the kind of thing where it's like, because I don't know as much about music theory, I'm just guessing sometimes. No, I don't like that either. Oh well. Okay, bye, Memphis. Thanks for coming. Bye. Alright. Just like, okay, let me quantize this before it drives me crazy. And also I need to make them a little softer so you can hear the other notes. So this thing down here is like the velocity. Alright, I'll keep it like that. That's a... Yeah, that's just the root note in the bass. Okay, and I don't think the chords I had before would work. I'd have to change them. Just kidding. This is an F. It's not in G. It's an F. Haha, I know the difference. How do I get F and G mixed up? They're next to each other. Anyway. Oh, remind you of Snow Halation? Yeah, well, that's one of my inspirations for this song, definitely. Because it's supposed to be like a tortured love confession kind of a song. I kind of like that. What is that? That's just a C, E, F, G, A. A major! Yeah, I kind of like that. It gives it more of like a wistful feeling to it, right? Also, I'll have to figure out what I want to put in the bass for that one. Might just be the root note again, but... Oh, it didn't record it. I have to record it. Stephanie, you big silly. Record that stuff. C, D, E, F, G, A. Don't hide me. I learned the notes when I was in kindergarten, but I still can't remember them unless I say them in order. It's fine. I wonder what note I want on the top. Sometimes it's like, how do you want to stack the chord? Because, you know, like an A chord is like always like A and... What is it, like a D flat and a E, but like you can put them in different order. Right? I wonder how that sounds versus like the... I kind of liked it better the other way, actually. Just a vanilla way. Anyway, Ferris will fix this when they make a real piano arrangement. And yeah, I kind of like it when it's just like that. I can change the chord a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Gonna record it. Here I go with the metronome and everything. What did I say? Just like that, okay. And that's just the A. Okay, got it. Here I go recording it. Yeah, watch the Power Rangers saga. That's fun. I'm not super familiar with it, but I remember it being huge when I was growing up, but I wasn't allowed to watch it because my parents said it was too violent because there was too much fighting in it. So instead of actually watching the show, I would just have my bestie from kindergarten, Anastasia, sit next to me on the bus, and she would like dramatically reenact episodes of Power Rangers for me all by herself. So, you know, I kind of got the gist of it. Oh, I forgot to do the change in the chord. What did I want? I wanted like it's a... Oh, it's really just adding this G to it. Yeah, I want to replay that a little nicer. Again with the latency. Tries to be a little buggy, but what can you do? If I just scooch it back a little. Just a little? Yeah. I had this problem before too when I was trying to make a song for a client and I would get on call with them and I'd have to have my sound going through Windows Audio, but then it was so laggy and messed up from latency. But that's like, I can fix it later when I'm off of off stream. The most important thing is just getting something done today, right? No, I want to move that back where it was. You know, let me just quantize this. Yeah, that works a lot better. Okay, and then I gotta do my thing in the bass. Not me playing piano one hand at a time. Let's see, that was... Hey. Hold on, let me go down an octave. I wonder if that's like a little too dark. It's whatever, if it sucks first, we'll fix it in post. Tasquete Ferris. Okay, see, I played it after, but it's fine. Just the beautiful thing about that is that I can just do... Wait for it. Wait. Yeah, that'll sound better on like an actual bass. I will probably try to program my own bass as well at some point. Maybe I'll do like a stream where I'm actually arranging, but for now I just want to get some stuff out on piano. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna play Pokemon Ruby. That's one of my favorites. Oh, Roxanne, she's like the first gym leader though. I don't think you should have too much trouble with her. Unless you pick Torchic, then you're then you're in a little trouble. Let's see. There's too many notes now. I have to get rid of something. You can't really play this with... I mean, maybe you could. No, you can't because... Okay, hold on. You can't play all of these notes at once because this is... You can't play 4 notes on an octave with your left hand. That's silly. Boop. Oh, you picked Trico too? That's what I picked. My very first time. Of course, I wasn't a child. I was a teenager. I'm an old woman. Oh, actually? Huh, I could have all of those notes, actually. So it's a little bit weird to have the bass note that low, but... Actually, no, if I had a lower bass note in the rest of the piano, then maybe it wouldn't be so weird. Wait for it. What did I have? Oh, I deleted my other bass notes? What was that? Okay, I'll just keep it like that. Yeah. Maybe if I did more movement and like in the bass, like da da da, something like that. Da da da. I don't know how that would sound in context, but it's just fooling around and seeing what comes out, you know. Anyway, how was everybody's week last week? I only got to stream like one time last week because of my schedule. I hope everybody had a good week. You're done with your taxes! Oh, I haven't done mine yet. That reminds me that I haven't done my taxes! I guess I'll just leave that simple like it is, because I could I'm getting help with the piano later. Let me just scooch these notes over a little bit. Come on, scooch. Scooch, you little boogers. And don't go off the... Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. I still gotta get something in the bass here. I don't know what I want to put in the bass here. Boy, I wish Wayne was here. I'd be like, hey, Wayne, what, what note should I put in the bass? Choking on air, don't worry about it. One time I was doing some background music for Connections, and Wayne could hear it through my headphones, and he was like, you should change a chord here. And he just like sat down for like a second and recorded a different chord, and I was like, oh, okay. That was a long time ago. Oh, you lost your work that you didn't save? Well, I mean, or maybe, yeah, sometimes you do save things and they just get lost anyway, right? That's rough, Linkle. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had stuff like that happen to me before, too. Is this the same? Okay, we'll do it. We'll do this. Okay. And then let's lower the velocity on that so it's a little quieter, a little gentler. Right. And then I was gonna quantize it, but it kind of sounds... It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I will just lower the velocity a little bit more. Oh, shoot. You know what? I even have a... I bought a sustain pedal for my MIDI keyboard, and I'm forgetting to use it. It's because I'm, like, sitting on my feet, and also I didn't plug the sustain pedal in. I'll worry about that later. Oh, yeah. Sustain pedal is important for this kind of thing, I feel like, but... Alright, this still feels off timing-wise to me. I think it's just the space between the first and the last notes, so let me just nudge them a little. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna quantize this. This is gonna drive me nuts. Oh, Windows Audio, why are you like this? And then, okay, let me have the melody do something else interesting here. What is it? Oh, this goes here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I want to actually kind of do like a repeat of the maybe like da 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 da. It's hard to play that actually with just one hand because my hand is so small and tiny. Why is my hand so small and tiny? It's too tiny to play the piano. My pinky is like stuck all the way out. It's so stiff. I would actually have to... Anyway. Come on, pinky finger, hang on. Hang on there. I might actually slow down the tempo so I can play it at tempo. Or like at a slower tempo and then just speed it back up. Yeah, I wanted it to be like a kind of a repeat of what the right hand does in the chorus a little bit. But maybe a little... Sure, just jump all the way up there, Stephanie. That's normal. Okay, so I've got that. And then at least if I play it back at tempo, it'll be like... Yeah, there we go. Because I have like sort of an idea for how I want this to go. Okay. And then I'll do something with the left hand later, but let me just write down the melody I was thinking of. So, I have a vocalist in mind for this song because it's super pretty and cute, just like somebody I know. But it's a secret. Let's see. Yeah, and then I want it to go. I want the melody to go. Let's see. Yeah, secret. Gosh, I know so many pretty and cute vocalists, it would be impossible to guess, wouldn't it? Ha ha ha! sneaky. Something like that. Let's see if it goes with that other thing that I just played. Oh, I forgot how fast this goes. Jeez. I'm used to writing these a little slower, but like when Ferris first talked to me about this project, they were like, oh, you know, this is like the usual tempo for like a more upbeat like idol song. So I was like, okay, let me try it. I think this is the same BPM as Snow Elation. Don't at me. But I turned it back down to 120 so I could play it in nicely. Okay, so then that just goes in the melody part. Okay, quantize that. Thank you very much. Have you guys ever seen a composer called Daryl Vanessa Barnes on Twitch? I've watched her sometimes and she really amazes me. I think she's actually quite similar to Serena in her composing style in that she likes to do big sweeping orchestral pieces. She calls them all Fantasia, something Fantasia, right? And she does like the a lot of the background music and stuff for Iron Mouse. But I was watching one of her streams and wow, she's like so relaxed when she's composing. Could it be me? But I love the way she does things. And it's like she's so confident. She's just like, oh, I'm going to move the strings over here. Oh, yes, that sounds lovely. And she can hold like a side conversation and everything when she does it. Oh my gosh, goals. But I think Serena also, for somebody who just started streaming, is kind of already approaching that. And that's crazy. I was watching Serena this morning when I was getting ready for work. So yeah, I want the bass to do the thing where it goes like bum, bum, bum. But it's pretty. I sound like a stupid trombone, but trust me, it's gonna sound good. Okay, so maybe this will be the last note in the thing, but definitely it'll go da da da. Chromatic stuff, you know, it sounds nice. I don't know why that one note played in so much quieter than the other ones. It's fine. You can fix anything in post. That's the beauty of MIDI. But I don't consider myself a real musician. Like, I could consider myself somewhat of a composer, right? An amateur or, like, a hobbyist level composer, certainly. But when it comes to, like, real, like, virtuosity and being able to play an instrument, I really respect people so much and stuff sometimes. So I take what I can get, you know? I do what Stephanie can do, and sometimes that's kind of limited. But I just gotta keep going with it, you know what I mean? Alright, this should be okay. I'm just gonna shove that up in the piano section. Thank you very much. Yeah, it'll go da 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 da. And then it'll go back into what sort of like the pre-chorus was before. So that's a... That would be hard for a vocalist to sing, though. For my cute, pretty, wonderful vocalist, who I haven't told that I want her to sing my song yet. Yeah. But okay, but then I can do it a little different from the first pre-chorus, but da 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 da. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do that instead. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I think that's what I said I was gonna do, right? Da, 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 da. Yeah, it goes down instead of up. Because then it's easier to go back into the da 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 da. And then we just copy paste the chorus. That's gonna be beautiful. Okay. And then maybe I'll just start like, I haven't really thought about like a bridge yet or anything. That might be something that requires a little more experimentation on my part. But see, for this, then I just get to like, hold on, let me turn the tempo back up to what it's supposed to be. And then I just get the part that goes da 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 da, and I copy literally everything from there up until the end of the chorus. Yeah, I just gotta da da da. I wish I could play it while I'm doing this so I can kind of see what's happening. Da 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 da. There's the part that goes da 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 da. I can see that in the MIDI. Da 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 da. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to copy. Let's see if it. Am I gonna do an idol cover? This is an original song actually, but I'm only just writing the piano so far. Thanks for coming in, Chinyan. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm copying that, and I'm just gonna paste it right where. This part of the thing, hold on. You can only paste in the tracks with blah, blah, blah. Okay, what about this? What about if I paste it in here? Okay, that worked. But let me just make sure the timing is right. Okay, it just needs to be like, what, one beat before? Yes! And then it repeats! Haha! It's the beauty of music. Sometimes it repeats itself. Neighbor heart, and whispered words of love are all I have to give. Will you hear me? A fluttering confession that could be the start of I forget what I put after that. Da 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 da. Oh, I forgot to copy paste the rest of the chorus, but it's fine. Oh well, yeah, I have to sing along because. I don't know why I have to, actually. I'm just compelled to. I didn't get quite all of the rest of the chorus. Let's see. It was the part that would go da-da. Okay, got up to there, but then I need to da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Okay, well, I won't be copying that. But, because I will be going into something more like a bridge, I think, once that part rolls around. But that's gonna be... Oh, you liked my Antonante cover? Thank you. Riri has a really super vocalist, don't you think? I'm really happy that she sang the ending song of one of my most favorite anime adaptations of one of my most favorite mangas. Man, isn't being a weeb the best? Okay, I missed a note there, but it's fine. I'll put it back. Because now, you know what I want to do is actually, I think I might want to maybe start putting some drums in. That'll be fun, right? Let's put in some drums. Ooh. Now that I have some of this piano and like I have like everything kind of worked out up to the bridge, which is nice. So yeah. Oh man, yeah. Akane is such a great like female lead too. So I feel like having a song that really reflects her and her feelings is like so important. And honestly, I feel like that's one of the things that maybe the 90s show kind of missed out on. Like it's not like Akane didn't get some of her own character songs and stuff like that, but a lot of the times they were a little bit like more obscure, right? Like you'd have to find like a laser disc of like the Ranma music videos that were like a special order or something like that. But you didn't really get to hear a lot of songs from her perspective as like opening or ending songs. So, Yeah. Or they just use like generic idol songs, which I'm kind of okay with. I really liked Coco as, you know, some of the ending and opening songs in the original, but yeah, I feel like with this adaptation they're really digging into like what makes Akane tick as a character and like why her relationship with Ranma kind of works in a way, even though she's a little bit feisty, right? Oh man. Oh no, you got me talking about my nerd hobbies. Hmm. Well, anyway. Drums. Yeah, I sure love them, don't you? I'm gonna go into contact right now. I don't think you can see my contact window, but that's okay. I'll just give you a blow-by-blow overview. So go to my libraries. I go to Contact Factory Library. I pick out my favorite drum kit, which is Pop Kit, that I use for everything. I know I really gotta expand my drums one of these days. Okay, and then I have to do this silly thing. I have to make sure that it's not playing via groups. I have to go to the group editor and be like, group editor, edit all groups, and then I gotta go to, instead of playing out of Omni, I have to tell it to play from port 3. Okay, perfect! Yeah! Yeah, letting your guard down is important sometimes, especially if you're a tsundere anime girl. Okay. So I've added drums as my track 3, my Pop Kit drums. I'm gonna move this contact window back over in case I need it again, but I think I'm in good shape. Okay, so now I have to add an instrument. I have to add a MIDI track, and I have to tell it that it is gonna be connected to contact 1, 3. And then when I press this, ha ha ha. Oh, that's like what auto plays. Yeah, let's headbang chat. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, 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 ba. La, 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 yeah, drums. Yeah, let's go. That's not going to be the drums for this song, by the way. Don't worry about it. I was just having some fun there. Okay. Just gotta go down a little bit. Go down some octaves so that I'm playing them in by myself. And then I want to listen. You think, yeah, I would say she was one of the original tsunderes. Like, she was sort of like a proto-tsundere. So, like, the trope itself was not all the way developed yet, I don't think. But she was sort of one of, like, the examples of a tsundere, right? Yeah, man, sometimes anime openings can surprise you. They might be something, like, orchestral or, like... You know how the second One Piece opening was literally just, like... a Eurobeat song from like an Italian girl group translated into Japanese, sung by a Japanese girl group. You know, man, those were the times. Okay, so I am going to, just for a second, I am going to turn off desktop audio so that I can listen to something through my headphones. I like to listen to example songs, from like the same genre and see how they do the drums. So that I can make sure I get them right. Because I'm not a drummer, but I like drums. So let me see. Let's see. How does Snow Halation do drums? I'm using like 2 main songs for my inspo. Snow Halation's one of them. We're gonna play a video of Snow Halation real quick. And of course I have an ad because of course I do. Oh god, it's so loud. Why is the ad so loud? It's killing me. Oh god. It's because this is loud. Let me just... Okay, so actually... in the intro, there is no drums in Snow Halation. Oh, but they do like... Oh! Oh, they do like a... They do like the orchestra chimes. Okay, so probably, and then I'll listen to my other example song of how they come in with the clear Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm being very obvious about what my references are, but that's okay. I think Ferris writes music much the same way, where they will pick 1 or 2 like kind of reference tracks in case they need help knowing like how the arrangement's supposed to go at a certain part. And it's not like you're copying them exactly. It's more like you're kind of just going off the vibes. Oh my god, do most anime songs really fit perfectly for Never Gonna Give You Up? That's hilarious. I love that. Wait, okay, clear capture. Capture Sakura, okay. And then we go to here it is, okay. orchestra chimes. Okay, anyway. And then this actually starts with the chorus, which I don't do. I have a really short intro. Interesting. I might have to figure out sort of like my own path actually for how the drums start in the beginning. But that's okay. Going to... I'll figure that out in a little bit, but okay. Yeah, alright. Never gonna give you up. It's got that Royal Road chord progression, right? Let's see. Never gonna... Wait. Oh, we gotta go back to my piano. Wait for it. Here, let me... Never gonna... Wait. Carefree love. We're no strangers to love. Usually it's like da 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 da, which is like Pokeball's canon basically, except I played it in C, which is cursed. You're supposed to play Pokeball's canon in D, Stephanie. Let's see. We're no strangers to love. So that actually starts on the 4, actually. I'm sorry, I'm playing it so low, but we're no strangers to love. So yeah, 4, 5 is like a really common progression in like Western music. Super common, super catchy. That's why it works, right? But then, you know, anime music usually starts on the 1. This is something Ferris taught me, very important. Like, come aboard, bring along all your hopes and dreams, something like that. You know what I mean? But in terms of instrumentation, yeah, maybe. I feel like it can work for like a city cop buddy cop show if you use "Never Gonna Give You Up." Let's see, how is "Never Gonna Give You Up"? Never gonna. Let's see. But then like Snowflake's like "Todo que te," right? Something like that. I don't know, just messing around trying to figure stuff out. It's fun sometimes, it's fun. Okay, but you know what I really want to get is some freaking orchestra chimes up in this biatch. Oh man, we're getting distracted, we're getting sidetracked. The Adderall's wearing off. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my beautiful Contact Factory library, and then I'm gonna go to the orchestra instruments. I'm gonna use my favorite orchestral percussion. Chimes. Yeah. I'm gonna make that MIDI channel 4. And oh god, no, that's set to groups too. Let me fix the settings on that. Why does that always happen? I don't know. At least I learned how to fix it pretty early on in my musical journey. Let's see. Alright, so we got edit the button. Wait, no, come back. Edit button. Group editor. Edit all groups. MIDI change from Omni to port 4. No groups. No groups. We don't want groups. Just port A4. Please and thank you. Yay! And now I can wait for it. I got add track, MIDI track. And then I change it to contact 1.4. And guess what? Guess what, chat? Anime noises! So that would probably start right away because this intro is so short, right? Yeah! Yeah, let's do that. Let's just start it with the sparkle chimes. That's how you know it's girly. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's just gonna be there forever. I will figure out. Yeah, Sailor Moon sparkles. It's not just Sailor Moon. It's in like everything. So much. So I don't think you heard the anime noises. Oh dang! Oh man, you're missing out, chat. You are super missing out on that anime sparkle that I just put in. Okay, well now you just heard it because I just turned the thing on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here I go. I have to play it for you because I had the sound disabled. Wait. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the sparkle. And then I feel like maybe I could come out with some hi-hats here or something. I feel like I want to mess around with this later. I want to do something in a part where I'm more sure of what I'm doing though. So like, let me hold on. Let me like mute the desktop audio again just for a second and then listen to my example song so I don't get copyright stricken. Let's see. Okay, actually, Snowelation comes in pretty hard once the drums come in. I want something a little softer, like clear. Let me see. Okay, give me the... Uh-huh. Okay, so like the snares are going boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, boom, boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, but it's kind of gentle. It's not like super hard yet or anything. So I think I could do something kind of like that, boom, boom, bop, boom, 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 bop. Okay. So let's do something like that. Why not? Yeah. Oh, the stream? No, the stream's never over until I say it's over, or my internet, or my modem freaking dies. Sometimes my modem freaking dies. It's like 8 years old. Wayne, are you in the chat? I need help with my modem, Wayne. Did you call Comcast for me, Wayne? Okay, so anyway, I was just listening to some... Oh, wait, let me turn that back on. There we go. I think, yeah. Okay. Right? Thank you for sending tech support. Alright, let me play around with the drums a little bit. So we got some snares. 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 These are the only snares kind of like in the kit, right? Oh, actually those are kick drums. The snares are like boop, 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 boop. Bum, 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 bum. And then these are the toms. We don't really use the toms. Something like that. Okay. Let me just okay, I'm gonna turn off that desktop audio a second. What's that now? Ping plotter? Yeah, maybe. I think, yeah, I know what the problem is, Linkle. The problem is that my modem is like a decade old and I need to go to Comcast and get it replaced, but I'm not the main person on this Comcast account, so they won't just give it to me, is the problem. Dump. I don't know if I want hi-hats. Let me see. Okay, let me listen to my example. I turned off the thing so I don't get copyright hit, right? Okay. Okay. And then let's see to this again. Boom, chick, boom, chick. So there's a little bit of boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, boom. How does it? Yeah, so there's like a two. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Just me making drum noises to myself. Don't worry about it. Okay. So something like that, and then I'll stick some stairs in there too at some point. Just kind of mess with just hi-hats for it. Boom. And then yeah, I usually play the drums in like separate sections based on which part of the drum I'm playing because they get mixed differently in mix usually. So let's see. So how would it feel like? Something like that. Okay, I'll start recording that because that's about what I want. Wait, I got it backwards. It's okay. I played it right the first time. I can copy paste. And then of course we gotta quantize the hell out of this. Windows Audio loves to lag, does it, Windows Audio? Don't you just love lagging so much? Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, I just want to keep this part, I think. Hi, Chris! Welcome! Right? Oh my god, I should steal the McDonald's Wi-Fi. They probably have better Wi-Fi than me. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna bug Wayne after the stream again. Be like, hey, have you talked to me? Oh, beatbox cover right now. I'll do your cousin's bar mitzvah for free. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch. Okay, so let's see. Let's play a little bit more hi-hat in there. Yeah, we're not doing open hi-hats yet. It's just like a little... Is it like that? Yeah, this is done. Okay, let's do it. But first I gotta... So that I don't record over what I already did, I need to make a copy of this track. I'm gonna duplicate it. There we go, but I'll just get rid of what I already did. Bloop! Delete that, and then move down the record symbol to this one. And I'm gonna slow down that tempo again, so that's just easier for me to play in. Okay. I think I reversed them at some point again, but I think it's okay. So then it sounds when we play that tempo, it should be pretty good. No, it doesn't. I have to switch. I have to reverse the polarity. That's a made-up term, by the way. That's not a musical term. I just played the right finger when I wanted to play the left finger and vice versa. Yeah, that should be up. That should be down. That should be up. And that should be down. And that should be up. And that should be down. And that should be up. Hooray, I fixed it. Something like that. Yeah, then like every other beat could have like something like that. Okay, so that'll be in the hats, and then here in the snares, I'm gonna do something different. Right click, wait, left click? I know what fingers to click with. I'll say duplicate tracks again. Something like that. Yeah, of course there's gonna be a guitar. But actually, I'm gonna have a real guitar player for that. I'm just sort of like making like the bass melody right now. But I'm gonna do probably my own drums, my own strings, and my own bass. And then Ferris is actually gonna play in the piano like live, like a real piano player. And then one of the guitarists in the group probably... So I could do, like, mock-up guitars, right? I could probably... So, like, if you listen to some of my other songs that I made all by myself without any instrumental help, if you look at, like, my playlist and you look at, like, 100 Tales Tonight or Rainbow Yell, you might hear that I did program in some MIDI guitars. And I mean, like, they came out pretty okay for MIDI guitars. Yeah, well, I got some people lined up, like, some guitar people, some guitar friends. If they're available, yeah. But, I mean, the point of this album is that we're all going to be working together and, like, helping each other with what other people can't do. So, like, since I can't play the guitar, I've got a guitar player friend. But then maybe if they need help writing lyrics for their songs, since I'm the lyrics woman, I do lyrics for them. You know what I mean? So it's like a skill trade, but it's like we're all supporting each other on this album. And also, okay, we need... I wonder how much kick drum do I want in there? Probably not as much now, but a little bit. I'm gonna do the snare. Okay, maybe I'm thinking. Okay, let me record some bass drum first. I don't know if I want to like bump. Maybe that's like something for the next part, like when it picks up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, something like that, something like that. I can ask my friends for advice too on like drum stuff. Okay. Dun 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 dun, and then I want to have a little. Then I'm playing some snares. Something like that. I don't know how that would sound. Let's see. Let's try it. I don't know if that's a little too much. Usually I'm a little bit more confident in my drums, but because this starts gentler, I'm a little bit more... Okay, first of all, quantize that. Quantize it, it's killing me. If I have to do a cover of a Japanese song, how do you make lyrics sound good as the original Japanese song? Oh, that's a great question. So when I do it personally, I mean, I'm sure everybody has their own, like, style and philosophy of doing that. When I have to translate lyrics to a Japanese song, I think the most important two things are you need to know what the feeling was that the original song was trying to convey. And, know the melody of it. But also, you need to know what those same feelings typically sound like when sung in the new language. Like, because if you just straight up sing a translation, it doesn't always sound musical. Like, it might be super accurate, like, linguistically speaking, but it might not sound musical. So I think the important thing is to take the original and preserve the feelings in it, but phrase it in a very musical way. And to do that, I think you need to know what are the conventions of like lyrics in the new language. So like how do rhyme schemes work, or repetition, or things like that. And just like making it sound natural so that like emphasized words are on emphasized notes and stuff like that. So just like it has like a cadence, right? Music has a cadence like speech. So it just has to flow real nice and natural. And if it feels like it's flowing out of you naturally, then and it feels good and not forced, then that means you're doing a good job. What is this? Okay, so like some of this are like, I don't know. I just feel like the snares go too hard. Also, I think this one's a beat behind. Yeah, this should be here on the downbeat. You big silly. Snares is on the thing, and then the bass drum is on the other thing. Where's my... Oh. Let's see. Just like some really soft. No, I kind of like just the... This is like when you hit it on the side, right? What do they call that, a rim shot? I think. Oh, you're gonna do Hikaru Nada? Oh, cool. When you do, I want you to let me know so I can go check it out, okay? I love seeing people write their own interpretations of anime songs. That's like something that makes me so happy. I actually was talking to one of my friends who lives in Australia recently, and then she has another friend who's like trying to adapt some Digimon songs. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't mind just like talking about that because it's a fun topic to me. Okay, this, I feel like this works pretty good, pretty decent, right? Let me just, is this all quantized? Quantize everything, Stephanie. You're a sham. My friends for some advice on these drums later, and I'm sure they'll get on like Discord voice messages and be like, oh, maybe you should try it like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? But for now, this is okay. Yeah, I feel like something's, the rhythm still feels a little off to me, but it's what whatever I fix in post. If I nitpicked every little detail here on stream, it would be so boring to you guys, right? Yeah, something lagging about the wait for it. Hold on. I think it's like, okay, it's something in the hi-hats that feels. Maybe it's not though. Maybe it's the. Maybe it's the. Hold on. Maybe it's just like these need to be shorter. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. Okay, yes. That's what my problem was that I was having those hold too long. And then it was kind of like lagging behind the rest of things when they dragged on too long. Okay, well that makes me feel a little better. And then I can copy paste this without remorse. Haha, no remorse, copy paste for days. Still not 100% up to snuff, but maybe if I throw some reverb on those babies. Now this is where I wanted to change, actually. So let me get rid of that. Let me have some like some kind of drum fill or something. Wayne actually sent me like some templates for drum fills. They're on my old computer though. Let's see. Oh yeah, you got some fun features on your keyboard there, Linkle. It sounds like fun. I hope you have fun composing too. How do I want to do this drum fill? Okay, let me listen to some. Let me listen to my example songs again real quick. Like, oh man, like I know Snow Halation just comes in like really hard, like dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay, and then how does this one? Let's see. Okay, so they actually do something like they do like an open hi-hat kind of thing. Okay, so I can try something like that. All right. Open hi-hats, let's go! It's like dun 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 dun. And then we get crazy battle up in here. No, we don't actually. This is a cute song for a cute person. Not that cute people can't rock out, but you know, I don't know if you would have rock out that hard with on a love confession song. Okay. I'm gonna use this song to confess my love to Rosie. Ha 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 ha. And then we go like, yeah. Okay, so let me just start a little before so I can record. Okay, and then I need like an extra track for just recording on. So let me make that. Add some more tracks. Hello, and this is gonna be my recording and drum part. Oh, I could put some ride cymbal in here. That's what I forgot. Okay, they'll be like bum bum, you know. And then probably the bass will just be like. Wait, why did that sound? Oh, well. Because hold on, that got moved like earlier. Or actually, this should just be a little earlier. There we go. Okay, and then I don't even know if I need that extra note there. No, I don't. That note, we don't need this part. For the drum fill, we don't need that. And okay, let me just make sure this is a little closer to the actual downbeat. Yeah, there we go. Quantize case. There we go. Then... And then the bass will go bump, 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 bump. The bass drum and the you play with your feet, right? And then you can also kind of control the hi-hat with your feet. Not a drummer, but I know that much. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, because that's when it starts to pick up, right? And then you want those snares to go like 1 Yana, 2 Yana, and you're like, yeah! Okay, so this is yeah. And then the snare is gonna go. Wait. Well, that sounds like a machine gun, actually. Yeah, I usually, so that's like 3 notes that control the snare, like on the MIDI keyboard. Let me slow down my tempo slider and play them in. It's kind of like okay. Right? And because if I speed it up, it'd be like digga digga da, right? Let me try it. No, it's not fast enough. It's not fast enough. We need more. It needs to go harder. The snares need to go harder. Okay, listen. So how would I... That's how I want it to go. Okay. It's 16th note. Yeah. Okay, there we go. But then, those look like they came in way too long, and I need to make sure I adjust the timing of them. Actually, the timing doesn't look too bad. It's pretty close to the start of the measure. All right, yeah, right? Yeah, man, drums can make all the difference. Don't you think, Chanian? I love drums. It's funny because I love instruments that go hard, like the drums and the electric guitar, but I don't know how to really play any of them. But I know when they sound good. And I love them in my Ani song. Woo! Hold on, let me quantize these babies so that they sound exactly on the beat. Let's see if they... Yeah. Oh, you like Incubus? I mean, yeah, that goes pretty hard. That definitely goes pretty hard. You're into some old school stuff, Linkle. I respect it. Yeah, okay, just like have them be a little bit more staccato. And then if they play it at tempo, it's like... Actually, it's like a little bit freaky, but it's fine. Maybe I should have kept them longer. Yeah, actually, okay, how does it sound if I keep them legato? Yeah, okay. The only difference is I want to quantize them a little better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I might change the velocities a little bit later. I might mess around with that later, but for now it's okay, I think. Do you love your instruments except for whistling skills? Oh, you don't play them except for whistling skills? Yeah, you know, there's some instruments that are really, even for somebody very musically impaired like me, are pretty easy to pick up, like the Irish chin whistle. I say that, but I gave the worst, squeakiest Irish chin whistle concert on St. Patrick's Day. Okay, then which one was this? Oh, right, that's right, because this... Wait for it. Okay, so this should be down with the bass drums, and this should be up with the snare drums. There we go. And I should label these. I usually make little labels. Okay, so this is the hi-hats. Hi-hats, I'm Stephanie. Ha 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 ha, I made a dad joke. Did you hear my dad joke, chat? Hi-hats, and then these are the, what did I call them? The cake bucket. The kick drum. The thunder buckets. And these are the, right? The kick drums and this is the snare. Yeah. And okay, let me see if I mess with these velocities a little bit, if it gives it more of the feel that I want. It's like, yeah, because I think I just want the ones in the middle to be quieter than the ones on the, like, the downbeat of the measure. Yeah, like, the problem is it sounds too machine gun like if they're all the same velocity. So I need to make, like, the big hits on the downbeats be louder. You can't eat a clock because it's time consuming. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I sure don't have time for that. Something about hands, something about gears. That really grinds my gears. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Now we get into the really bop 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 bop. Okay, so let's do that. I think I have to. Don't search up. Wait for it. What would that be? Like, blah, blah, blah. I used to be able to count in French. I took French in college. I only took it because I needed one more language credit and I was out of language classes, though. Let's see, there is like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that's all I remember. Okay, then I want it to go like... Yeah. Then it'll just be like every quarter note we get some of that. Okay, Contact some more dog babies. Wait. Make sure they all... No! I quantized it wrong. Okay. Those need to be eighth notes. Yeah. Okay. And then we put those where these guys go, and then we got like the boom ba, and then it's in the snare. Boom ba. Let's see. Something like that. Yeah, actually, I want it so that that's in the bass, actually. I'll, like, play them together, but then I'll split them up line by line. Okay, and then I'll play it in a little slow again so that I can... Yeah, there we go. Let's see. I think just, like, ba, right? I got a little too carried away. I like the first part of that. It's like sometimes you want another beat and they're like boom bop, boom boom bop, boom. You know what I mean? But let's see how it plays at tempo. Okay, so I liked it up until like... I did it good for like 2 measures. Let me just fix this. Hello. Yeah. And instead of that being... Okay, wait. Instead of that being 2 hits on the... Yeah. There we go. Okay. So some of this is gonna go into the bass drum, right? So this is gonna go into the bass drum. It sounds like a Steven Universe song. Oh, I like Steven Universe. That's good stuff. Hopefully it'll sound a little bit more fleshed out as I go on. But this is just like getting some of the basic stuff out of the way, you know? All I did was write a piano part. And then some of it is so trial and error for me that I actually wouldn't want to stream myself doing it because it's just me like experimenting with the same measure for like an hour sometimes. So now I just kind of want to do some of the like more like almost like mechanical stuff so that it seems like I'm making progress. And then too, it gives me a little bit more of brain freedom to talk to you guys, because like if I'm like really in like composing, creating mode, I gotta be so locked in. But for something like this where I'm doing kind of repetitive stuff, okay, and then this is gonna go up in the snare. Right, wait. I think I got them mixed up. Wait. Let me just, hold on. Is this the... Let me just turn all the drums off and then... Okay, this is definitely the hi-hats. It even says kick drum here, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this... Wait for it. Wait for it. This is snare, I think. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, don't take the sparkles out. They're not supposed to be in the sparkle column. I don't have a Discord server, and here's why. Because it's a scary world out there full of, like, weird robots and bad people, and you have to have good mods. And I can't be around to mod all the time myself as a Discord server mod. I guess I could just like make it like obligatory, right? I know I made the magic sounds by accident. I could make it like obligatory 18 and up, enter at your own risk, and maybe the robots will come for us and maybe they won't. But we'll see. I don't know. We always just hang out and chat, right? Okay, okay, yeah, so the snares, okay. So let me make sure. Okay, is this... Yes, just be... Okay, no, this needs to go in snare, Stephanie. Wait, and this goes in kick drum. I can't... Okay, I got the mix up. Wait for me a second. Okay, this goes in the kick drum, and this goes in the snare. Hooray! Well, I mean, if... Oh, man, I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. But here's the thing. I don't know. Maybe if I end up going like full time with streaming or something, I'll keep you guys posted. Then maybe I'll have time to moderate a Discord. As it is, my day job takes up a lot of my energy, you know. Yeah. Do I want to repeat that? Maybe, yeah. Like the do-da-do-do-da-do. Steph chord. Okay. Oh gosh, you guys are teaming up. I kind of appreciate that you're teaming up with each other. That's heartwarming. I don't know why, but the boop-boop-bop-boo here kind of makes it sound too much like a polka or something. Like a... Maybe I just need to make this one softer, that's all. Yeah, there we go. That way it's not as obnoxious in your face. Bum, bum. Boom. Do I want another bass drum there? Yeah, I think, okay, I just want more bass, more, kick. Oh, you got a ping tuber that's a robotic iron-suited man? I respect that. You'll be very protected from other robots who are not as good as you. You know what I mean? You have to be the good guy robot. Yeah, there we go. I just wanted a little bit more in there. Fill it in. Okay, and then that goes in the kicks. Whoops, don't move the position where they were. Don't move the timing. And actually, I'm wondering if I want like a ride cymbal in the first part or not. Oh no, not the lore. Did you used to be a bad robot? Well, we don't judge you in my chat. As long as you're behaving yourself, we don't judge you for being a bad robot. Oh, welcome back, Saga. Okay, and I think I just want to take all of these snares here and just make them a little... Oh my god, did I put the cake where the snare is supposed to go again? No, I'm good. I just want to make these snares a little bit more gentle, velocity-wise. So let's do that. Oh, my face froze. Goodness, but I've only been on VTube Studio for an hour. What do you mean my battery's dying already on my phone? It's a very old phone. It's so old. Okay. Okay, so what I want... Okay, I'm going to overall make them a little bit lower, but I want the ones on the downbeats to be a little bit more. Well, not all the downbeats, like every other downbeat. Yeah. You know, I think my problem is I have no delicacy. When I play anything on my keyboard, it always comes out like banging. I have to lower the velocity of everything manually. That's what happens when you got big bear claws. Oh yeah, well, hopefully we won't have internet issues in karaoke streams. I think if I'm having another big karaoke stream, I want to make sure I have my router situation worked out by then. Yeah. Okay, and I want to make these also maybe a little bit gentler. We just want the drums to like not be too in your face in the beginning, so that when they pick up, it really makes a difference. And let me do the same with the hi-hats, just cause. Yeah, that way it'll have more oomph. Oh my god, look at these hi-hats. The velocity's like all the way up. No wonder they're so obnoxious. But then these two can be a little bit more. There we go. Okay. If I make another karaoke stream, so I was thinking, since I did 90s karaoke, I would like to do, like, move up into, like, 2000s anime karaoke. Like, from the year 2000 to, like, the year, like, 2010 or so. Because there's a lot of good anime songs in that era, in that period, right? A lot of good, well, so some of the Pokemon songs from that era I did on my Pokemon karaoke stream, like all the Advanced Generation and Diamond and Pearl songs. They were really good, right? But then also Digimon had some real bangers too in the 2000s, because you got Digimon 02 and Digimon Tamers. Me singing the Death Note opening? Oh, let's freaking go. I'd have to practice that one a lot. I could do Bleach. Maybe. I can do the ending. Nobody knows who I really am. Oh, Don Don Kokoro was 90s, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was 90s. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. The Digimon Frontier and Data Squad came out in that time, too, huh? Yeah, good times. Yeah, Pokemon had some good stuff. I'm more familiar with the Japanese side of Pokemon music from that era for whatever reason. I think I was watching it in Japanese at that point just because I thought the music was so good. Yeah. Yeah, I did Pokemon Johto on my last one because I think that one just made the. Well, actually, Pokemon I didn't really have like a year, like a specific year cut off for. I just kind of sang my favorite. So Pokemon Johto was in there. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's a fun one. Did you guys see the official Pokemon TV channel actually just started uploading episodes from the Johto journeys, right? They posted about it. They were like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And I was like, I know what you're talking about, Pokemon TV. That's the shit. That's the good shit. I need to... Okay, some with these hi-hats is bothering me. Again, might be something to fix off stream, but let's make them a little bit... Not that one, but make some of these a little bit teenier. Let's see. But not that one. I like that one the way it is. But these ones... Do I want them a little shorter? Yeah, something about like the do. Does it feel like fast enough or something? No, it's okay for now though. Dragon Ball Z Kai. Oh man, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, so like, what did I watch? Okay, so in the 2000s, what I was mainly watching was like, I was in my cute girls doing cute things era. Okay, so I was watching Azumanga Daioh. I was watching Lucky Star. I was in Suzumiya Haruhi and Ouran High School Host Club. Those are like my big four in the 2000s. Okay, yeah. Please don't say you were lazy. Blah, 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 crazy. The Digi-Rap. Oh, that's a new one. I know some other Digimon songs. Oh, Toradora. I never got into that one, but that's the one with the like the real tsundere girl, right? And the blase looking guy and the tsundere girl. That sure was a dynamic in the 2000s. Lucky Star was peak. Anyone who doesn't understand the genius of talking about how to eat a chocolate cornet for half an hour is lost, man. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life next. I'm just gonna copy paste some of these drums, actually. Just the part that goes hard. Yeah, and why does it do that? That's not the rhythm I want. You never watched it? I mean, it's never too late to watch Lucky Star. I feel like maybe like it does start off kind of slow if I'm being real. Like you gotta get through like the first like 8 episodes, and then you're like, oh yeah, this is good shit. Oh, you know what too? This is from probably like the 2010s, but like if you like Nichijou, you might like Lucky Star. Nichijou is a little bit more like everybody appeal than Lucky Star, which is like appeals to the cute girls doing cute things demographic. Man, I always have trouble with like rhythms like this. But yeah, maybe it's like this note feels like it starts to, I don't know, so it starts on the, should it start a little further to here? I don't know. No, actually I liked where it was. Oh yeah, the original brain rot. Shika noko 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 kashi tan tan. I'll have to make that my ending screen today since she brought that up. Chainyan. Oh, going digital, I do remember. Oh my god. That was a good one. Run Around, I also really liked that one. Oh man. Do they have karaoke's of those? I wonder. The One Piece rap, oh no. I don't think I have that memorized or anything, but I could probably learn it. How hard could it be? I know the Japanese ones. I know the Funimation dub one. Hydration. Ooh, the F-Zero anime. I didn't get to see that one. That sounds fun. Oh, Sea Dog did it? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so let's just copy this part. All right, yeah, just from here. And then I don't know if I really need hi-hats here because I've got both hands. Probably this person's both hands are occupied with the snares, right? I have to think, like, if there's a drummer, I don't know, some drummers do some really crazy things. Yeah, see, there's something about the beat of that bothers me, but I'll have to, like, clean it up later. Yeah? Oh, it's free. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. I've been watching... What anime have I been watching lately? So I just started the Guild Receptionist one, and I kind of like that one for being like... you know, it's like fantasy genre, but it's not isekai as far as I know. And it's not like... But it's a little bit subversive, right? Because it's like, here's this lady with, like, amazing powers, and all she wants to do with her life is be a secretary and, like, make bank and pay off her mortgage, but she keeps getting sucked into adventure stuff. So silly, I love that. That's gonna bother me forever. Oh, maybe I'll forget about the drums and do some bass. The ending cover. Oh, jeez. I don't know. So the other, that's a fun. I mean, it's like a pretty fun song. The ones like pop 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 or whatever. It's like silly, right? Oh, Dinosaur King. Oh man, that's an oldie. Let's see. No, I haven't seen the Railgun series. All I know is that Nanjo sings in the band that does the theme song, and she voice acts in it because I know her from Love Live. Yeah. I like Guild Receptions. I think the next song, Fripside, hell yeah! I think the next song that I want to do an English cover for is probably the third opening for Apothecary Diaries, because that's a banger. I love that. And I have it mostly written. It's just a matter of getting it recorded and mixed and all that stuff. And making a video, you know, all that fun stuff. Okay, so let me think about some bass. I'm going to start writing some bass, just because. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have some bass come in right around there. Alright, okay. Gonna go to my instruments, and I am gonna find shreddage bass, my favorite bass. And it will be on channel... I don't remember Cubics that much. That's a little after my time, I feel like. You're gonna go dancing with your hand movements? Ooh, yeah. Okay, shreddage bass 2, my favorite bass. There's been other probably better shreddage basses since shreddage bass 2. That's the last one I bought with money. Back when I could afford things with money. Gosh, remember being able to afford things with money, chat? Those were the times. Oof. Alright, let's see. Do a little bass. That's on channel 5. Pokemon Christmas songs. Oh yeah, I remember that album being a thing. I didn't have it, so I don't remember the songs like as much as like the To Be a Master. But the Pikachu for Christmas song is peak. I do remember the Pikachu for. Imagine having money, you living in the Philippines. Wow, lucky you. Wait, do I know a word in Tagalog? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I think I know one word in Tagalog. I'm gonna think of it with my whole brain. I forgot it. I learned how to say hello in Tagalog like a year ago. No, it's out of my brain. Wait. Kumusta? There we go. No, I know how to say hello. That's like close enough, right? What else? I think I've heard Kobo call people anjing. But that sounds like maybe it's not such a nice word. Wait, no, that's Indonesian. I know the difference between two South Pacific languages. Don't at me. Yeah, oh, that's how are you. Okay. I think I remember it because it sounds sort of like Spanish, and Tagalog has a lot of Spanish mixed in, right? Yeah. Oh, man. The only languages I actually know are English and some Spanish. And I guess a little bit of Japanese if you really count that, but only enough to ask where the bathroom is and the bus and misunderstand the directions that people give me. Yeah, don't say Filipino swear words. It's okay. I can look them up later. Haha. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm adding a track. I'm adding an instrument track for the bass. Remember when this was gonna be a work stream? I mean, I am kind of working. There's just some things that I'm like too embarrassed to do in front of people when it comes to composing because I know I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. Instrument track. No, wait, I have an instrument. I just need a MIDI track. Just give me a MIDI track. And then I will connect that to, why did it come up here? Okay. Then I need contact 1.5. And then I make a little copy of the track. Okay, and then we have like it sort of does a portamento thing. If you do it right with the bass. Yeah, working while streaming is hard. Yeah, that's right. You're a streamer too, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you stream while you're doing your homework. Ooh, smart. Like, sometimes it's like I just feel more motivated to do something if I'm streaming. But there's some things I can and can't do while I'm streaming, you know? Okay, so let's see. You can do portamento on this, and it goes like, wah, wah. It sounds nice, but I don't know if I have that enabled. Yeah, sometimes, okay, let me go to the articulations. Oh, okay, this portamento is turned off, that's why. Yeah, it's like a little harder. It's okay if I don't get it. Oh no, I don't want a key switch, but I want velocity for that. Okay, so it's like... Okay, yeah, it just has to be like a maximum velocity of 19. What if I turned it up a little? Because I always play too hard. What if I made the maximum for that, like, I don't know, like 40? Is that too high? Oh yeah, you can kind of hear the portamento there. Yeah, if your viewers are skilled in the thing that you're doing, they can backseat you, which could be great if you're doing math homework for me. But man, I graduated a long time ago. I don't gotta worry about math homework anymore. Woo! I'm free as a bear. I'm a bear. Oh, you like my happy marriage? Claire and Freya were all about that shit when they were over at my house having a sleepover. They were like watching it and screaming like, oh my god, I think he loves her. Oh my god, can you believe her stepmother? And I'm just like, man, I'm not 100% sure what's going on in this anime, but I'm so happy for you guys right now. They're like, eee, fangirl screams. Okay, let's see if I can get this, play it in time with the thing. I don't know if I wanted that. I don't know if I wanted that on C, actually. So, did I want to see somewhere earlier? Let's see. So maybe I actually want to start on like a G and go up to C, or a G go down to C. No, I want to go. What I say, G and C. Yeah. Oh yeah, something like that. Maybe something like that. Not sure how I don't want to do the octave there, actually. I'm just gonna do like blum, blum. And we do have a bass player in our group too, but just in case they're not available, I want to have a bass line written. Yeah, I remember that the main girl, Mio, she was like in sort of a Cinderella situation, right? Like crappy stepmother and stepsisters, and the stepmother's got her eye on getting her daughters married off to like the royal guy. But obviously he wants the nice girl, right? Okay, so actually we want this shorter, and then we go like... Okay, then... Let me go down. Make sure I have a copy of this. I need to write what the instruments are before I forget what they are. Because I will open this file in like 2 weeks and be like, which instrument goes where? I don't remember. Okay, now let me listen to my example tracks and like see if the bass is like really gentle and easy in the beginning, or if it like just starts going like blah 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 blah. I do have the stream for backup. Oh man, I just have to copy my every action and listen to my stupid side tangents about 2000s anime, right? How hard can it be? Okay. Oh man, okay. I just fixed my eyebrows. They were angry eyebrows the whole time. Whoops, I guess it's because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's just turn on my desktop audio for a second and think about basses for a second. Listening to the bass. So yeah, like there is like movement in the bass. It's not just like straight up playing the. Okay, now let me grab Snow Halation for a second here. Oh wait, no, too far. So actually, Snow Halation does kind of just stay on the root, which is interesting for up until the pre-chorus. Then it probably gets a little crazy. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Going back to the DAW. So I just do like some gentle movement in the bass, nothing too crazy. I just don't have a very light touch, do I? Everything sounds hard. Okay. It sounded a little off when I played it, but let's try it one more time. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't quite. Why doesn't it go with what's in the piano? Maybe because I put something different in the bass and the piano. What did I put in the piano? I don't remember. No, it's the same. It's the same note in the bass and the piano. Maybe because it's just so low, it sounds a little bit too, like, muddy. So let's make it a little higher. Let's make it an octave higher. Ba ba ba. I could do like ba 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 ba. Maybe it's just the fact that the timing on it is weird. Huh? But my bass typically is a lot lower than the other instruments. Like it kind of fills out the bottom section of your arrangement. If I ever had time to do a reaction video for game music, which game would I choose? Oh, except Persona. Oh man. Well, I mean, like, if you think about it, all of my Persona 3 streams so far have just been me going, yeah, Shoji Meguro! Play the trumpet, Shoji Meguro! Yeah! So that's basically it. Oh, Gyaruko-san, yahoo! Ohayo! 今日は、私、コンポーザーになっちゃった。あんまり、曲を作りないけど頑張ります。これからも頑張ります。スタッフ行くぜ。So I'm doing the bass. Let's see. If it was okay, so I fixed the timing. I speak Japanese? Not really. I took a year of it in college, and that's pretty much the extent of it. But I like being friendly to people who speak other languages. That's why I learned how to say hello in Tagalog, too. Or, I'm sorry, how are you in Tagalog? Yeah, so I wonder if I moved it back down, if the timing... Okay, that sounds a little better, and I think it's just because I fixed the timing. And I kind of want this to be a little more blendy somehow. Let's see. I'll quantize this, but... Yes, I kind of want this to actually be longer so that they blend into each other more. Konnichiwa, hello, how are you? You said, how are you? Okay, let me just, I'm gonna make this. Something like that. I'll try it out. Actually, that would actually come in earlier. Oh, Chen Yang ga hajimemashite tte. 上手ですね、チェンニャンさん。よくできました。Maybe it's more like that. Da, 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 right? I'll do it like that. Well, 漢字で買ってください。ダメ。So actually, I think I want to be dun 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 dun. I'll have to shorten that note and then do something different with it, but. So, no, that's a let me look. What did I have in the bass? What is in the bass and the piano? 70. What chord did you write here? Da, da. Let's see. Oh gosh, I should know that kanji. Mini something karimasu. Go something agemasu. I only know 4 kanji. That reminds me, I really should do another study stream for Japanese. All these things that I don't do. It's okay, we'll do Wani Kani together maybe next week. Alright, look at my piano. So it went dun dun dun. Okay. That makes sense. Da, da, da. The piano at least is a good instrument for composing because it does sort of have like the whole range of everything from bass to treble, right? I could add more movement in the bass later, maybe if I want to get experimenting, but I think for right now I'll try to make something basic, then I can play with it later. Piano. Oh, another spring without you? Those are some good lyrics. Da, da. Let's just da, 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 da. Would that work? Yeah. Oh yeah, You Lie in April. That's another classic that I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's kind of sad. Is it sad? Oh boy. Okay, I have to buy a box of tissues before I watch that one. Alright, now I just need to fix the lengths of those notes and we'll be Gucci. This needs to come in a little earlier, but maybe not that early. Yeah, it comes in probably on this beat here. These little lines indicate like what beat in the measure it is. Oh yeah, I've heard a silent voice that said, your name was kind of like hopeful at the end though, right? I did see that one. I actually watched it a few years ago. Oh boy, it would have been 7 or 8 years ago now, I guess. When I went to Magfest. Did I cry on my first watching of Sunshine? Yeah, like once an episode. Is that too even? I think I wanted to come in a little earlier, actually. Like, yeah, and I'll just make this a little shorter. Did I watch Bocce to Rock? I watched the beginning of it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. But, I think Ferris was really into that one, actually. I think Ferris can relate to Bocce a lot. Like, a person who makes great, amazing songs on the internet, but is a little bit shy in person. I mean, Bocce is, like, a lot shy in person, but, you know. And, you know, sometimes you're joining a band arc is the best thing that happened to you, because then you get to meet other people who share your passion for music. I've been in an Irish band. I've never been in an Ani song band, but I kind of met people online who are into making that kind of stuff, which is what this is going to turn into eventually, someday. It's going to be a song on the Ani song album that I make with Ferris and friends. Okay, now what did I have here in the bass and the piano? Go back. Well, you know, I actually feel like out of all the songs on the album, this one might not stand out as much because there are some really standout composers on it. But just the fact that I can be on that album with those other composers who I admire so much is a step for me. You know what I mean? And it's a step on my journey. Even if I just end up making like generic Ani song number 5, it'll be a labor of my own love. Okay, so like there's gotta be something happening in the bass between here and there, but for now, I'm just gonna play what I had in the piano so that I have it like, I have like the bass line of the bass line, ha ha ha. That needs to be a little bit gentler. It's a slow process making a whole song from scratch. This is like only the beginning. This is like the primordial soup of what's gonna be my song someday. But I have to just keep chipping away at it. That way I'll end up making a song. Oh yeah, well, you know, I wrote the lyrics for those songs, but I wasn't the composer for any of the whole live songs. My goal is to one day be good enough that I can compose for somebody outside of my friend group, but I know it's going to take me many, many years, I think, to get that far in my composing. Or, I don't know, like at least get better at composing and work with an arranger or something, but But, you know, to be like a composer these days, I think you also kind of have to be an arranger. So, I don't know. It's just baby steps, baby steps. But yeah, I'm so grateful that I get to work on those lyrics for them. It means so much to me. Every time they slide into my DMs and they're like, oh, Steph-san, you know, here's a song that would be perfect for your lyrics and can you do it in a week? And I'll be like, yes, I can! Hello, Live English, I love you so much! I mean, I don't say that in DMs, but I'm like, oh, thank you for the opportunity. I would be delighted to work with Cover on this project. But instead, I'm like, yeah! Idas! Let's heckin' go! Free concert tickets for Stephanie! You know? You want a discount? I do have a friend's discount, but you know, I haven't been doing as many commissions as lately, just because my work job has been busy. You know what I mean? I gotta find that work-life balance. I also told this friend of mine who's like my mom's age, who was a teacher that I used to work with at my old school, that I would help her with graphic design for this app she's making. I don't know anything about that shit, man. I just want to help my friend. But it's like another job that I'm doing right now on top of everything else. Okay, so there's a... I'll have to be that shorter, but... No, I don't think that goes... I don't think the middle note I had in there goes, but maybe it's just... Was that a D? Was that a D in the base? Let's go to measure 18 and look. No, okay, wait. What is this? What is this in the... That is a A in the base? Okay. Have I worked for the chiptune doll? Oh, you know, I could show you something it's gonna get me copyrighted, but I can show you a chiptune thing I was working on, actually. So this is the only doll that I use, but I have a digital instrument that is called Virtual Boy Advance. That's a free digital instrument. Dun. But I can show you that. I kind of showed it. I kind of showed that off the fruits of my labors so far when I did my my Fest review stream, and I showed you the chiptune version of Connect the World I was working on. Aw, yeah. I mean, I do wanna, like, how do I put this? It will get me a copyright like notification. But since it's a song that I make royalties on, I will make a few cents. You know what I mean? And the composer gets some too. How generous of me. Okay, so that works, But yeah, actually, I mean, and also like the tune that I made as like my waiting screen, that has Game Boy noises in it, but I also blend it with other, like, instruments so that, it's, like, kind of like chiptune plus, you know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely need to lower the velocity on some of these, let's say. Okay. Just a little bit there. Hi, MVH! Okay, but when I do that... Interesting. I don't know. I think I need that to be a little louder. Hey, and by the way, did you guys know my buddy MPH in the chat here just came back from a hiatus? But I was really excited. I was listening, MPH. I saw your ping in the server today. And I was like, oh, yeah, MPH is back, babies. How does it work when your stream happened, though? Yeah, there's some good songs that are free to use, thank goodness, that you don't get bonked too hard for by YouTube. Why does this sound like it's like slow? I don't know, I'm just gonna make it softer. You got a new USB cord! Oh, that's awesome. Well, I don't know if you... Yeah, you were there right before I left on my hiatus because I broke my motherboard. Oh my god. When people said push the graphics card in until you hear a click, and I didn't hear a click, and I just kept pushing until the motherboard broke, I realized then that maybe I just don't have a soft touch in anything, and I should always have someone else touch my electronics for me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I had to go to the store. I had to pay for repairs. I mean, it's not my fault that I misinterpreted the rules. I mean, it's not your fault that I misinterpreted the rules. It is my fault exclusively that I misinterpreted. I misinterpreted the rules. It's not chat's fault. But it was a lesson that I learned that cost me a few $100s, but it's fine. It's fine. Now I have a contract with Best Buy. You're gonna fix my computer all year long. It was the only option I had. Yeah, this one here, I want to, a little quieter. But then when I do that, it like feels like it comes in late. Sometimes when you lower the velocity, it makes the note play a little later. Yeah, oh, thanks for the like, MPH, and thanks for stopping by. It was great to see you. I hope I'll see you again. Oh my goodness. I accidentally pressed play. Yeah. So actually what they told me at Best Buy was that I might have actually, what might have shorted the motherboard was when I took out this old piece that was like a USB piece that just had USBs for the back of my computer in it. They said that's actually what might have shorted it out and not me pushing too hard. We'll never really know. It's one of the great mysteries of life, how I broke my computer. But the important thing is it's back now. And then... let's see. That's like a... Okay, now that's just a B. So I'm gonna do like that. Let's see. Oop. I went over to the sequence window up there. No, I want the tracks here. I want the sequence down here. Or the MIDI window, that's fine too. Why buy a computer when you can steal it? Oh wow, you are a bad robot. Then again, if you're a robot, do you even need to buy or steal a computer? You can just be the computer. Be the computer you want to see in the world. Okay. Okay. I see. You're still human on the inside. But are you like Cyborg from Teen Titans? Can you like upgrade your hardware? This is, again, I think I want to start it on like before the downbeat. Or maybe on this downbeat, but the earlier downbeat. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh yeah, you know the Megazord. I even know that one, even despite not being quite allowed to watch Power Rangers when I was little. Everyone had one of those. You know Tom Servo and Crow? Those are robots. The robot you know is from Title Card? Oh man, everybody knows robots. Wow, I gotta get me a robot friend. Because she used those special parts to make her robot friends. Man, I made like a version of that for when I was gonna play Lethal Company with Ferris and Azia and Egu and Issa, but it just, that collab never panned out, so I never got to use the song. Oh well. How's our base so far? Yeah, Mystery Science Theater, let's go. Then we can maybe get a little crazier with the bass, like... Is Iron Man a robot? No, he's a man in a metal suit. He's a millionaire in a metal suit. Is he even a human? Yeah, oh my gosh. I like that, and I like riff tracks because it's basically the same guys from the later seasons of MST3K. I actually just have, like, I don't have cable, but I have, like, Samsung TV, and they have a riff tracks channel that's, like, all riff tracks all day long. And they only play, like, the crappy public domain movies, but, like, isn't that what it's all about? Making fun of crappy public domain movies. Okay, real talk though. I hope the riff track guys makes a riff track for the Minecraft movie. That would make my life. I watched the Minecraft movie last week in the theaters, and it already made my life. But if I heard the riff tracks guys riffing on the Minecraft movie, it would be twice as good. And by twice as good, I mean like twice as so bad it's good. Oh, it's a different servo. Oh, nice. Iron Man and Kamen Rider and Power Rangers. You know, there's a VTuber named Humi Now. She's like an MMO healer, but she loves Kamen Rider. I would recommend her. She streams on Twitch and Irium if you like Kamen Rider. She's like a big Kamen Rider otaku. And she's an old friend of mine from back in the times. We don't get to talk to each other very much anymore, but I'm always sort of like following her to see how she's doing, you know? Like on Twitter. Like stalking her mildly, just a little. It's fine though, we're friends. I bought her chicken nuggets before, so it's fine. Let's see. So I wanna let me play this a little slower so that because the bass has gotta get a little crazier here. Sounds sus. It's not sus. It's not sus. I buy her chicken nuggets. She gives me free healing. It's a symbiotic relationship. We just don't talk to each other face to face much anymore. Yeah, the designs are pretty rad. Okay, so let's quantize that. That should be good at tempo, right? And I could also add some like bends in the bass by just using the bendy thing. I love the bendy thing. Just like make these closer together so it's more legato. And then just make these two ones a little quieter, and also the last one should be like about the same as that, right? Something like that. I don't know. I might get a real bass player too, but I just kind of wanted to fill it out a little bit more, and I got tired of doing drums, so here we are. Maybe we'll do another one another time, and I'll like do some drums and stuff in the chorus. Ooh, there's a Toku Professor. Oh my gosh, as an artist, armor is hard to draw. Yes. I tried to draw samurai armor once, and I gave up. Yeah, that sounds fun. That's a good time, Saga. It's really interesting to learn the history of things, isn't it? Like the history of different media franchises that came from other countries and stuff. Okay, well here's kind of what we got done today. Anyway, let's see. Oh, what happened to? Oh, geez. Oh, it's because all the other stuff was up here. I was like, what happened to the rest of it? It's up there. Well, here's what I accomplished today. Let's see. Let me turn off the metronome. We can just listen. Oh, that's the record button. Don't do that. And then all the other instruments besides the piano are gone, but it's fine. I decided I wanted a key change from the verse to the chorus to challenge myself a little, and also because it's just kind of a common thing in anime music. Certainly is in Ferris's stuff. I wanted to pull a Ferris. The music's turned down? Oh. Oh, Lord, you can't hear it. No, okay. Oh my gosh, you guys couldn't hear it. Oh, I forgot because when I was listening to my examples, I turned off the... It's fine. We were really here to yap. Let's be real. Okay, I'll turn back on my desktop audio, and I'll even turn it up a little bit so you can hear it a little more. And I'll just play the whole thing, what I have so far. And, you know, it's really rough. All of the instruments drop out by the pre-chorus, except for the piano, but... This is how it works in progress go, I guess. I mean, if I was like a faster, more professional composer, there'd be more done by now, but... right? I mean, it's like a work stream, so I'm like working on music and talking at the same time either way, you know? That's where the stream part comes in. Thanks, Venomous. You're back. Yay. And then it just repeats itself, and then I haven't come up with the bridge yet. But that's fine. I mean, it's a little bit of progress. You know, I still gotta make everything a little bit more cohesive. Oh, you came up with some cute lyrics again, Tinya. I like that. Yeah, well, it's a gentle song for a gentle person. It's meant to be like a shoujo anime kind of a song, like a love confession in a shoujo manga brought to life. And I'm gonna pick some. Steph is soft spoken sometimes. Depends on the stream. If I'm playing a rage game, then no. If I'm just yapping, then depends how excited I am. But today we were kind of low key energy, and that's fine too. Sometimes you gotta have a low energy day. All right, well I'm gonna save this bad boy. You only know loud stuff, right? That's because you only know gaming stuff. I know music stuff can be a little bit softer. Ooh woo. Oh whoa. All right, well I'm gonna wrap it up here actually, because it's 9:30, and you know I try to start winding down by 10 so that I haven't been looking at blue light all night and I can actually fall asleep. Come back on Thursday for screaming stuff, because my cute, adorable daughter, Cammy, is gonna teach me how to play Fortnite. Yeah. I've never touched Fortnite before in my life. I'm sure I'll be terrible at it, but won't that be entertaining? Ooh, boy. I'm gonna be hip with the kids now. I'm gonna play Fork Knife. Yeah. Metal Scream stuff. Fork Knife. Fork Knife. You didn't know I had a daughter. I adopted her. I adopted her. She lives in Canada. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna see me buying the Hatsune Miku movie. Oh, that's, yeah, aren't they screening that in, like, select theaters this month? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, the Hatsune movie, Hatsune Miku skin? Yeah, probably. Right, let's be real. If there's a skin, if there's a fork knife skin that fits my vibe, it's Miku, right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, I might be awful at it. I hope I don't disappoint Cammy too much. It's funny because, well, I'll tell you the reason more in depth when I play it on Thursday. But Cammy made like a meme song about Fortnite starring Miku, like featuring Miku for April Fool's Day. And I was like, yeah, Cammy. And Cammy was like, hey, do you want to play Fortnite with me? And I was like, you know what? Sure. Why the hell not, Cammy? Why not? You only live once. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know. I do remember Team Fortress 2 from back in the day, actually. I had a friend who was real big into that. She like shipped the characters and everything. She like shipped the heavy with the medic or something. Say, hey, whatever, we'll float your boat, yaoi girlfriend. It's fine. Yeah, Mo, Digimon World. I wonder. I think I have that somewhere, like the PS1 game. We'll get to it someday, Saga. But then, you know, I'll try and get back to my Pokemon playthrough too at some point. We'll have to be after Saturday, and we'll see. Let's see, what is this weekend? Let me look at my calendar. Wait, what weekend is it this weekend? Do I have a weekend off this weekend? Yes. Yes, I actually do have a weekend off this weekend. Holy crap, that never happens to me. Okay, so maybe this weekend we'll do a little Pokemon, huh? Well, I mean, weekend for me is Monday, though, by the way. My weekend is Sunday and Monday, but Sunday I'll probably need to, like, clean my house and stuff. Monday maybe we'll play some Pokemon, okay? And then we'll start the week all over again. And we'll work, and we'll play, and we'll work, and we'll sleep, and we'll work. All of the things. So anyway, thank you, everybody, for coming to join me. I'm gonna stop yapping now, but, I will play my very special outro. Since we were talking about the meme song. Aren't all of my outros really just meme songs, though? Let's be real. Alright, it's okay if you can't be there. I don't expect everybody to be here for every stream, for real, for real. Oh my gosh, even just coming to one stream means a lot to me. I mean that. Okay, here comes the... Wait for it. Here it comes. Here comes the meme outro. Here I go. Bye.